Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today, we're diving into the top 5 must-watch films of 2025, and I promise you, you don't want to miss this countdown. On number 5 is The Fantastic Four: First Steps. Release date, early 2025. Genre, superhero, action. Director, director's name. Cast, lead actors' names. Plot overview. The Fantastic Four: First Steps reimagines the origin of Marvel's beloved team. We see how Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm come together, face their first major challenge, and develop their unique powers. Acting: the chemistry between the cast feels genuine, making the family dynamic believable and heartfelt. Reed's quiet genius, Sue's determination, Johnny's cocky charm, and Ben's tough but soft personality all shine through. Visuals: Marvel Studios went all out. The cosmic scenes look stunning, with seamless CGI that makes space exploration and superpowers feel tangible. Music: the score blends orchestral hero themes with modern electronic beats, adding energy to the big fight scenes. Best scene, mild spoiler, the rooftop moment where they finally act together as a team is pure superhero magic. Trivia: fun fact, some scenes were filmed using practical effects instead of CGI, giving the action a raw, physical feel. Your opinion: I think this reboot nails what the 2015 version missed: real heart, character growth, and a balance between humor and action. Box office and reception: as of now, it has crossed $369 million globally and sits at an 84% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. On number 4 is The Bad Guys 2. Release date, August 1, 2025. Genre, animated comedy, heist. Director, Pierre Perifel. Voice cast, Sam Rockwell, Awkwafina, Marc Maron, Anthony Ramos. Plot overview. The lovable animal criminals are back, but this time, they're trying to stay on the right side of the law, sort of. A mysterious new villain threatens their city, forcing them into one last good heist. Highlights: comedy, fast-paced humor that lands for both kids and adults. Animation: DreamWorks pushes its unique sketch-like style further, with smoother motion and richer colors. Themes: redemption, friendship, and learning to trust again. Best scene: the chaotic good deed gone wrong sequence that spirals into a high-speed chase. Trivia: the film hides 12 Easter eggs referencing other DreamWorks movies, fans will have fun spotting them. Your opinion: it's rare for an animated sequel to be this strong, but The Bad Guys 2 brings as much charm and heart as the original, maybe even more. Reception: early reviews praise its witty writing and fast pace, expected to perform strongly at the box office. On number 3 is Weapons. Release date, August 8, 2025. Genre, horror, mystery, thriller. Director, Zach Cregger, known for Barbarian. Cast, Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Austin Butler. Plot overview. Weapons is an interconnected horror anthology that follows 3 chilling stories tied together by a mysterious object. Each segment explores a different fear, paranoia, survival, and the unknown, before merging into a shocking, overarching conclusion. Storytelling: instead of a linear narrative, it jumps between different timelines and characters, keeping you guessing until the very end. Atmosphere: dark, claustrophobic settings and sound design that makes every creak and whisper feel unsettling. Performances: Julia Garner's segment is especially praised, she delivers a haunting and emotional performance. Best scene: no major spoilers, a tense diner standoff that escalates in complete silence, no music, no dialogue, just raw, unnerving tension. Trivia. The weapons aren't just literal, the film plays with the idea of fear, guilt, and secrets as psychological weapons. Your opinion: it's not your typical jump-scare horror. It's slow burn, layered, and will have you thinking about it long after the credits roll. Reception: critics are already calling it one of the smartest horror films of the decade, and audience buzz is strong on social media. And on number 2 is Nobody 2. Release date, August 15, 2025. Genre, action, thriller. Director, Ilya Naishuller. Cast, Bob Odenkirk, Connie Nielsen, RZA, Christopher Lloyd. Plot overview. Picking up after the explosive events of Nobody, 2021, Hutch Mansell is back, but this time, the stakes are even higher. When an old enemy resurfaces with a personal vendetta, Hutch is pulled into a deadly cat-and-mouse game that threatens his family, his friends, and even his quiet suburban life. Highlights. Action. The fight choreography is brutal, inventive, and sometimes darkly funny. A perfect continuation of Hutch's quiet man turned unstoppable force persona. Tone. The film keeps its mix of gritty violence and dry humor, with Bob Odenkirk still delivering that everyman charm. Character growth. We see more of Hutch's backstory and how his past as an assassin still haunts him. Best scene, no major spoilers, a subway fight sequence shot in one continuous take, blending hand-to-hand combat with environmental creativity. Trivia, Bob Odenkirk did most of his own stunts again, despite suffering a heart attack during filming of Better Call Saul in 2021, his dedication is unmatched. Your opinion. If you loved the first Nobody, this sequel gives you more of everything you wanted, more fights, more character depth, and more unexpected laughs. Reception. Anticipation is high, with critics predicting it will be one of the standout action films of 2025. Final on number 1 is The Toxic Avenger. Release date, August 29, 2025. Genre, action, comedy, superhero. Director, Macon Blair. Cast, Peter Dinklage, Jacob Tremblay, Taylor Page, Kevin Bacon, Elijah Wood. Plot overview. This reimagining of the cult 1984 classic follows Winston Guz, a meek janitor who, after a freak accident involving toxic waste, transforms into a deformed yet superpowered vigilante. Armed with a mop and a twisted sense of justice, he takes on a corrupt corporation and its dangerous enforcers. Highlights. Tone, a wild blend of over-the-top gore, absurd comedy, and surprisingly heartfelt moments. Performances. Peter Dinklage brings gravitas to a ridiculous role, while Kevin Bacon chews the scenery as the main villain. Style. Practical effects and prosthetics give the film a gritty, 80s-inspired vibe, despite being modern. Best scene, no spoilers, a chaotic fight in a nightclub involving a mop, a toxic sludge fountain, and a heavy metal.
6 My Fault, London. Release date, February 13, 2025, Prime Video. Genre, romantic drama. Director, Danny Girdwood and Charlotte Fassler. Cast, Asha Banks, Matthew Broome, Ray Fearon, Eve Macklin, Jason Fleming. Plot overview. This British adaptation of the popular Spanish film My Fault follows Noah, a young woman who relocates to London with her mother and marries into wealth. Amid the dazzling upper-class life, she unexpectedly falls for her new stepbrother Nick. The story delves into forbidden love, emotional struggles, and personal growth, set against the backdrop of London's elite. Highlights. Intense emotional performances from the leads, especially the chemistry between Noah and Nick. Beautifully shot scenes, showcasing iconic London landmarks and stylish costumes that add to the film's romantic tone. Themes of guilt, forgiveness, and self-discovery resonate strongly with young audiences. Trivia. The film is a remake, capturing the essence of the original Spanish hit, but with a fresh London twist. The soundtrack includes contemporary UK artists, enhancing the modern vibe. Opinion. It's an emotional roller coaster, with just the right amount of drama and romance, perfect for fans of teen love stories with a mature edge. 7 Thunderbolts. Release date, May 2, 2025. Genre, superhero/action/heist. Director, Jake Schreier. Cast, Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, David Harbour, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and others. Plot overview. Marvel's Thunderbolts brings together a team of anti-heroes and former villains forced into covert missions by government agent Valentina de Fontaine. Loyalties are tested as personal agendas surface, creating tension between the characters and keeping audiences guessing who will come out on top. Highlights: stellar performances by an ensemble cast bringing complex, flawed characters to life. Balanced mix of humor, action, and emotional depth. Connections to the larger Marvel Cinematic Universe that tease future storylines. Trivia: the film's title includes an asterisk, hinting at the team's evolving identity in the MCU. Filming locations spanned several international cities, adding to the global scale. Opinion: this film surprises with its grounded storytelling and character-driven drama, making it one of Marvel's more mature entries. 8. Cleaner. Release date: February 21, 2025, US. Genre: action thriller. Director: Martin Campbell. Cast: Daisy Ridley, Clive Owen, Taz Skylar. Plot overview: Daisy Ridley stars as a janitor with a hidden past who finds herself caught in the middle of a dangerous criminal plot in London. As secrets unravel, she must rely on her intelligence and survival skills to stay alive and protect those she cares about. Highlights: tense, claustrophobic atmosphere with sharp urban visuals. Ridley's performance brings a fresh take on the action heroine archetype. Tight packing keeps the suspense high throughout. Trivia: shot extensively on location in London, featuring iconic sites like the Shard. Director Martin Campbell is known for action classics like Casino Royale and GoldenEye. Opinion: a lean, gripping thriller that keeps you on edge, perfect for fans of smart, character-driven action films. 9. Fuze. Release date: expected TIFF premiere September 2025. Genre: crime thriller / heist. Director: David Mackenzie. Cast: Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Theo James, Sam Worthington, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Saffron Hawking. Plot overview: set against the backdrop of London, Fuze centers on the discovery of a WWII bomb during construction, triggering a tense race against time involving police, civilians, and criminals. The film blends thrilling action with emotional depth as the characters face a ticking clock crisis. Highlights: intense urban setting elevates the stakes. Strong performances by a talented cast provide emotional grounding. Historical context adds an intriguing layer to the suspense. Trivia: the film will premiere at TIFF and is expected to draw critical acclaim for its tension and realism. Opinion: an adrenaline-fueled thriller with heart, a standout British crime film for 2025. 10. Back in Action. Release date: January 17, 2025, Netflix. Genre: action comedy. Director: Seth Gordon. Cast: Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz, Andrew Scott, Glenn Close, Kyle Chandler. Plot overview: this fun, globe-trotting spy comedy reunites retired CIA agents forced back into action when their covert past is exposed. Packed with humor, action sequences, and family drama, it's a wild ride from start to finish. Highlights: chemistry between Fox and Diaz delivers both laughs and heart. Over-the-top action scenes with clever choreography. Netflix's high production values make the global locations pop. Trivia: had Netflix's biggest English-language opening weekend of 2025, with 46.8 million views. Cameron Diaz returned to acting for this film after a long hiatus. Opinion: pure entertainment, silly, fast-paced, and perfect for a weekend binge. 11. The Marvels. Release date: November 7, 2025. Genre: superhero action sci-fi. Director: Nia DaCosta. Cast: Brie Larson, Iman Vellani, Teyana Paris, Samuel L. Jackson. Plot overview: the sequel to Captain Marvel unites Carol Danvers, Kamala Khan, and Monica Rambeau as their powers mysteriously link together. They must work as a team to face a cosmic threat that endangers the universe. Highlights: stunning visual effects and thrilling space battles. Strong female leads with great chemistry. Expands the MCU's cosmic storyline further. Trivia. Features a diverse cast and new characters from the MCU's expanding roster. Filming took place in various international locations, including New Jersey and Los Angeles. Opinion. A fun, empowering superhero film that combines humor, heart, and high-stakes action. 12. Killers of the Flower Moon. Release date, October 18, 2025. Genre, crime, drama, history. Director, Martin Scorsese. Cast, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, Lily Gladstone. Plot overview. Based on true events, the film explores the murders of Osage Nation members in 1920s Oklahoma following the discovery of oil on their land, focusing on the birth of the FBI's investigation into the crimes. Highlights. Masterful direction by Scorsese. Powerful performances by DiCaprio and De Niro. Deep exploration of injustice and American history. Trivia. Based on David Grann's best-selling book. Marked the first time Scorsese and DiCaprio worked on a historical crime drama. Opinion. A gripping, sobering epic that combines crime procedural intensity with social commentary. 13. Dune, Part 2. Release date, November 15, 2025. Genre, sci-fi adventure. Director, Denis Villeneuve. Cast, Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin. Plot overview. Continuing the saga of Paul Atreides on Arrakis, the sequel delves deeper into the conflict between noble houses and the desert planet's secrets, blending political intrigue with epic battles. Highlights. Spectacular cinematography and world building. Strong performances and expanded character arcs. Epic action sequences and stunning special effects. Trivia. The production was delayed to perfect visual effects and score. Features new characters introduced from the original novel's second half. Opinion. A breathtaking continuation that lives up to the grandeur of the first film. 14. Barbie. Release date, July 18, 2025. Genre, comedy fantasy. Director, Greta Gerwig. Cast, Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, America Ferrera. Plot overview. In a colorful and satirical take, Barbie leaves Barbieland to explore the real world, facing challenges and discovering her own identity beyond the plastic perfection. Highlights. Playful, clever script full of meta-humor. Strong performances and vibrant visuals. Themes of self-acceptance and empowerment. Trivia. Co-written by Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. The film became a cultural phenomenon with iconic costumes and memes. Opinion. Fun and smart, a surprisingly thoughtful comedy wrapped in a pink package. 15. Mission: Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2. Release date, July 11, 2025. Genre, action spy thriller. Director, Christopher McQuarrie. Cast, Tom Cruise, Rebecca Ferguson, Simon Pegg. Plot overview. The final chapter in the Dead Reckoning arc has Ethan Hunt confronting his most dangerous mission yet, with breathtaking stunts and espionage twists that push the franchise to new heights. Highlights. Tom Cruise's signature practical stunts. High-octane packing and globetrotting thrills. Emotional stakes as storylines converge. Trivia. Features some of the most dangerous stunts ever filmed for the series. Shot across multiple countries, including Italy and Norway. Opinion. A thrilling conclusion to this trilogy, delivering the heart-pounding action fans crave. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 5 must-watch movies of 2025. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and drop your own top movie picks in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next review. Until next time, keep watching great movies and I'll see you in the next one.